Hey, hope you're having a great day so far. Today is December 9th, Wednesday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets before diving into Bitcoin price action, BTC, USD, see what has changed since yesterday. I'll be telling you my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe. If you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys do want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're now giving away 4 free stocks instead of 3 upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please do also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I am purely sharing my own speculations, opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it is extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I will get to them a lot faster that way. Now, let's see what exactly is going on in the markets today. Since yesterday on Bitcoin dominance, I did mention that Bitcoin dominance did look like it broke the daily and weekly 50 simple moving averages, and that could have been bad for the altcoins, at least not as good of a trading opportunity as if it was to actually trend down. Now today, Bitcoin dominance is now underneath 64% again, taking a pullback now that Bitcoin dominance price action is still under the daily, 50, and weekly simple moving averages, and now it actually does look like it's going to break the 3-day 21 simple moving average. We have a little bit of time to go until that confirmation, but if Bitcoin dominance does actually break that 3-day 21 simple moving average, that narrative is going to be a lot more optimistic, at least in my opinion, for trading altcoins. We're going to see if that comes true or not. Now let's take a look into Bitcoin price action. Bitcoin price action since yesterday, it looks pretty shaky because it did break down below the daily 21 simple moving average, and that was not good news. Now we are seeing quite a bit of a bounce after expecting a breakdown from that rising wedge pattern. Now it is actually reversing, and we do see quite a bit of a buyer volume now. Okay, so that is pretty convincing volume to me. If it actually closes on top, either on top of the daily 21 or even like this, that would convince me that it is more likely to actually go back up and retest this top trend line right here. So this is something I would be paying attention to. Now let's take a look into the 12-hour time frame and see what exactly has gone on. Yesterday I did mention that if the daily 21 simple moving average does actually break, the 12-hour 50 simple moving average is the next level of support. Well, that level of support have actually held yesterday, even though for a time it did not look like it was going to, especially at this time right here when we had this really long wick, went all the way down to about 17.6K, and now we see a pretty significant bounce. So now the next levels of resistances to be looking for will obviously be the 12-hour 21 simple moving average right here to get above on, and the daily 21 simple moving average to get back above on as well. But currently, like I said, the daily on the daily time frame, the volume for this green bullish candle right now is higher, as you guys can see, with about 2 hours left to go. So this is pretty convincing volume to me. Let's see what the price action actually does. Now, let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. On the bullish case scenario, it would, obviously, for the price action to continue staying within this larger rising wedge now, okay? We had to adjust the rising wedge bottom trend line a few times, and now it's much bigger than the one I had anticipated, and it looked like it was going to break down every time, but it did not. There was quite a bit of strong support every time, almost every time, that the price action fell back into one of the key support levels, okay? So the bullish case scenario now will obviously for us to first get back on top of this daily 21 simple moving average and the 12-hour 21 simple moving average. These are key resistance levels. If price action is able to get a solid close above these two simple moving averages that are currently resistances right now, this would tell me that the bullish case scenario would be for the price action to continue running within this rising wedge pattern. And if Bitcoin actually stays consolidated within a good range, like this one right here, this rising wedge, while Bitcoin dominance continues trending down, this tells me that it's a better opportunity for trading altcoins. Okay, that is bullish case scenario number one for us to actually just stay within this rising wedge pattern. Key resistances, 12-hour 21 simple moving average, daily 21 simple moving average. These are two key resistances for the price action to get back above on. That's bullish case scenario number one. Bullish case scenario number two, a little bit of a longer shot, and I don't think it's likely to happen very soon, which will obviously for the price action to break above this top trend line right here. And now since we have a widened rising wedge pattern, the expected breakout of this rising wedge pattern would be higher than what I mentioned before, which was about 23.5 to 24K. And now we can expect more. Let's see the difference here, 19.7 to about 16.1. So that's about 3.6K. You add back to about 20.4. So that's about 24K now if we were to actually break out by maybe tomorrow, but that's probably not going to happen. So it's probably going to be more by the time it breaks out. But measure targets are only theory. It may or may not be reached. Now, let's explore the bearish case scenario. The bearish case scenario would be, of course, if the price action breaks back below this rising wedge pattern. And now the key support I am looking at would be the 12-hour 50 simple moving average, where the price action had just bounced off of. Okay, we're going to see if this is going to be a bearish retest, or is it actually going to bounce and take another attempt to breaking that top trend line, or at least holding within this rising wedge pattern. So the key support I'm still looking at here is the 12-hour 50 simple moving average. If that breaks and we get a candle close, a solid candle close on the 12-hour below this 50 simple moving average, I'll be a lot more bearish then, but this is something I will be paying very close attention to until then. Now, these are my two scenarios for today. Hope you guys found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you guys did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I would love to hear them. Hope you guys manage your risk carefully. If you guys would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.